Milwaukee Bucks, Atlanta Hawks getting it on. A little Eastern Conference action. Two teams that's been playing really good ball, by the way. All things considered, as Taurean Prince kicks us off with a deuce. Yeah, Atlanta's been one of those teams that it's been able to compete with the top of the East. The problem with the Hawks is they lose a lot of games that they're supposed to win. Like, if I'm not mistaken, I think the Hawks are the only team that the Wizards have beat this year. It's something crazy like that as Giannis cleans up the Andre Jackson mess. Like that's just ridiculous. The Hawks are also one of a couple teams to beat the Cleveland Cavaliers. They beat them twice in the last week. Boston Celtics like, thank you, man, as Dame nails the three. But again, the Hawks their problem is waking up for the games where I go to a lot of Atlanta Hawks games, and obviously I go to a lot of bigger games, so they never have problems against the Lakers or the Celtics, the team that's going to bring out the fans. Their problem is they can't wake up for the Pistons or the freaking Wizards.
Doc Rivers talked in the pregame that the coach.
They're down early to Milwaukee. To be clear, Atlanta's going to fight back as Trae Young finds his new backcourt mate Dyson Daniels, who nails the three. And now Dyson keeping it for himself, doing it himself. Dyson now finding the number 1 overall pick, Zachariah Ricochet, had 12 points in this one. He's balling. He's been balling. He's good. And if I'm being honest, y'all, I was an Alex Sarr guy over Ricochet because I didn't know much about Ricochet. So far, Atlanta's gotten it right. I was wrong. Ricochet is a nice piece, and he fits in well with Atlanta. This light-skinned duo they got, trio, I'd say, as Young misses the deep three, Onyeka Okongwu on the boards. I like this little trio of Jaylen Johnson, Dyson Daniels, and Ricochet. I don't know what I do with Ice Trae just yet, but for now, it's good. And I'm looking at the Hawks. I don't see why they can't be right after, assuming Milwaukee continues to play good ball. Turnover by Dame, alley by DeAndre Hunter. I don't see why I don't see why this Hawks team can't be behind.
It's a 2-on-1 Hunter. It's actually a 3-on-1.
And one. The Cavs, Celtics, and Bucks. Why can't the Hawks be? Why not? They got all the talent in the world. They got one of everything on their team. Elite shooter at point guard. They got an elite defender at 2 guard. They got a shooter for 2 guard. Athletic forwards. They got athletic bigs. They got post-up bigs. They got everything.
His first miss tonight.
Perimeter defenders and Hunter. What do the Atlanta Hawks not have as Ricochet catches and scores? They're young. They're young. But they got everything.
9 points.
Dang.
Maybe the 15th double-figure game. Here's Dame. That was deep in Dame land, and 2 for 2 from 3.
Another big game for Dame and Giannis, by the way, is Lillard. Let me get that. No foul? Okay. Lillard, 25 points, 8 of 14 shooting. Giannis, 31. That dynamic duo continues to be the best in the NBA. Right there with Brown and Tatum. But over the last couple weeks, they've been better than Brown and Tatum.
You're not even in the play-in.
If I have not introduced myself, my bad. I am yours truly, the one and only Pharaoh. I do this night in, night out of the NBA season. This is a game highlight with commentary, reaction type of ordeal. And I'm not just going to sit in the corner and not say nothing. You can go to the NBA YouTube channel if you want that. But this is an experience. You're getting the game through Pharaoh's lens. All right, and I appreciate your love and support. If you have not done so, subscribe to the channel. It's free 99 to show me you support the grind, and that's all I'm asking for. And if you really want to take that love to the next level, tap in with today's sponsor, Underdog. Use my promo code Pharaoh. Don't just get on Underdog, but make sure you use the promo code Pharaoh. And you want to know why you want to use that code? I'm going to give you back what you spend on your first deposit. I'm going to get that back to you in credits. So you pretty much getting a 2-for-1. Whatever you spend $20, make sure you get $20 more to spend. $50, make sure you get $50 more to spend. It's holiday season, and hopefully you're able to use that money and make some picks. All you got to do is say, yo, I got Giannis over 28.5 points. I got Damian Lillard over 27.5 points. I got Trae Young over 12 assists. You would have won. You would have 3 times your money, maybe even 4 times. Underdog, tap in with my sponsor for today's video as Jaylen Johnson throws it down. Hawks are now up by 12. Giannis. And one. Slow motion.
For Giannis?
I was looking at over the last 4 games. They're number 1 in the league in terms of effective field goal percentage, 3-point percentage.
Capella with second chance points.
Could have been a lot worse, so that's a positive.
Oh, what a pass from Young.
Daniels whips the pass over in the corner. There's 7 players with 5 or more points.
I'm thinking about who's going to make the NBA All-Star game. Oh, my goodness. Jalen is turning up. I'm thinking about who makes the All-Star game out east.
Difficulty scoring. Nice take by Dyson.
Trey's going to make it. Dame's for sure going to make it.
Combination of perimeter shooting.
What a pass from Giannis. Y'all saw that pass? Lopez finds Dame for 3. Y'all saw that pass from Giannis? That was a crazy pass.
Give a team 3 good looks from the outside.
Giannis between the legs, threads the needle.
Bucks down 17, though. They're going to have to really come with it.
Right. In the 4-game win streak.
They beat Boston this season. But
Milwaukee made 15 threes in this game. Atlanta only 9, but you wouldn't tell by the score. Rarely do you see a game in the NBA where the team that makes less threes is winning.
Dame from deep. There's a Dame land shot.
The digits heading into the 4th, but you'll take what you can get at this point. Just playing well, shooting the basketball better.
Especially with the Bucks having Giannis. You would think if they make more threes and Giannis had 30 points, that's got to be a Bucks win. If the Bucks make 6 more threes than you and Giannis had 30 as AJ Green nails the 3, Milwaukee's cutting their deficit down a single digit, you would think that means the Bucks won that game more times than not, right? Atlanta says, Hunter for 3.
Just keep making 3 after 3.
Of course, he's getting most of the touches
in
a situation like that.
No.
To get him back up to speed.
Look at this hustle, though. Jaylen Johnson. Atlanta's got one of everything, dog. They got one of everything. Jaylen Johnson, 23 points, 13 rebounds, 5 assists. He's damn near an all-star this year. The Hawks, they might get – Trae Young had a bad shooting game. Atlanta might get – look at this scoring. Ricochet, 12. Johnson 23, Capella 8, Young 17, Dyson 9 points, 6 assists. Y'all know he played defense. Onyeka 13, 120, Bogdanovich 15. That's a lot of scoring, man, from a lot of guys in that red uni.
Capella could be a thorn in your side too. It was great shooting.
Bogdanovich, 16 points here for him. Johnson going 1 on 5, man.
He is just fearless.
3 team fouls here for the Bucks. The Hawks also with 3 team fouls.
Jaylen Johnson looks like an all-star.
Now he finds the range on that floater.
Here from PC, the reason why he's playing here in the final few minutes.
Oh, good pass. Trey, stop messing my assists up, Dyson.
Johnson, 4 dunks on the night.
Jaylen Johnson is just dunking all over the place right now.
Torian Prince will fire and hit. It's a big one. Keeps the Bucks right there with 4 and some change left.
They're not going to be able to stop Atlanta.
Now 5 seconds on the shot clock. Young driving past the defense. And
too many weapons.
The 24 attempts ties the second most that he's ever had in the game. And 1.
Man, I get on Milwaukee all the time for that lack of athleticism that they got on the perimeter of that team. And this is one of those games where
that's got to be an adjustment to be looked at.
Oh my! The Hawks just showcasing Jaylen Johnson is just going crazy.
And
all these athletes.
4 against the Atlanta Hawks.
This is becoming a bad matchup for Milwaukee all of a sudden. If you love flexing your sports knowledge, you should head over to the best place to play fantasy sports and win some money while you're at it. That's Underdog. For me, I love the pick'em game. It's super simple to play too. All you got to do is go to the Underdog website or app. You got to pick whether a player will have a higher or lower stat line for that specific game. You get your picks right, and you can win up to 1,000 times your money. And when you sign up, if you use your boy's promo code, which is Pharaoh, your deposit will get matched up to $1,000 is available to you in bonus cash. You can't beat that. Tap in with Underdog. My promo code is Pharaoh.